Hey, greetings everyone. Hello everybody. Koosh Kabo. I hope you guys are okay. Um, yeah, today we're going to talk about this Koosh situation. Yeah, let's wait for more people to tune in. Let's see if more people can join in. But we want to talk about this Koosh situation today. So let's see. This is very, very important. So yeah. Let's see who is in. If you're in, drop me a comment. Let me know that you are in. But also, let me know if you can hear me, actually, because I'd love to know whether you can hear me as well. Yeah, so drop a comment if you're in, and let me know if you can hear me. And of course, as you're in, like this video. Yeah, so Kusha to everybody, Cabo, hello. This is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. My name is Showers. So today we want to discuss about this Kush situation in Sierra Leone. We all know that in Sierra Leone, this situation about the Kush is very, very, very huge. Right. So let's have a discussion about it, guys. Let's talk and let me know where you be watching me from. Okay, let me know if you're watching. If you're in, just drop a comment there. Let me know who's watching and where you're watching from. So the topic I want to talk about is this Kush situation in Sierra Leone, especially well, for those who are from Sierra Leone, we know what it is. For those who are not, we have this Kush situation, this lethal drugs that is damaging our young people in the country. So yeah, I just thought let me come here live and let's have a discussion about it. I've already been talking about it. I've put out videos to talk about it, encouraging people, advising young people, but challenging the government as well, challenging our authorities to take action. There has been some action now going on, especially last week, because the week prior, I put pressure, other vloggers put pressure. People have been calling, obviously people locally as well. Young people decided to do a march as well. So now there's some kind of action taking place, but we need more, of course. So that's the topic today. So let's see how many people are going to join into the topic and let's discuss. Let me know what you think. And basically, it's about finding the solution today. We want to talk about the issue, but also come up with ideas. What we need to do. What's the solution? Yeah, what things that we need to do to fix this problem? Yeah, but I can see some people already coming in. Just made a comment. Drop your comments if you're in. Let me know you're in. Like the video as well, please, and share it. Just so I know you're in. And if you can hear me as well, just give me a thumbs up so I know you can hear me because I want more people to come in. Most importantly, I would like when people come in, when we discuss, let's discuss, the issue, but also solutions. What we need to do as a country to stop this drug situation, this drug abuse, this push, to help the young people. What we need to do to help the young people. I've got some ideas already I've put down here, but I just want more people to tune in. Then I can give my ideas, and of course, you guys can tell me what you guys think as well. Yeah. Okay, I need more people tuning in. And don't forget to like the video as soon as you come in, please. Yeah. Like the video. If you like the video, that will do a lot to this video and share it as well. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about this Kush. For those of you who don't know, like I said, some people may not know, Kush is some lethal kind of drugs that is made out of various chemicals that is destroying our people right now in Sierra Leone. It's really heart rendering. It's really disturbing to know that young people are wasting, due to these drugs. And it's interesting how even authorities, police officers are also taking it. It's like crazy. So I have put out videos about it. Other people have been talking about it. I've been challenging the government, challenging, talking to the young people, encouraging them. And then yes, there's some actions now being taken. I saw, the task force going around, talking to people. They're doing outreaches to local communities, and people have been taken to a rehabilitation center. People are being given treatment as well. And yeah, the president as well did a visit to the rehabilitation center this weekend or this week during the week, which was great. But for those, just in case, for again, those who don't know, my especially my Western audience, the UK and in America, and those people who doesn't know, Kush is kind of again, it's various chemicals. By the way, it is actually legal stuff, legals that are put together to make these legal drugs that is now killing people in Sierra Leone. It leaves sores. You got sores like wounds, you swollen legs, swollen, arms or whatever, and then it makes a massive sore. And of course, if those are not treated, then yeah, it just kills you slowly. Basically, the chemicals destroys you. And young people have been on it, have been taking it. It's scary. It is very very scary. So that's what's happening now. For me, yes, one of the solutions is the fact that the government is going around now talking about it, putting more efforts to get young people off the streets. They well, not built. We have this rehabilitation center that has been renovated, and some equipment have been put in there. So these people are taking there, to get help, and yeah, people are getting certain amount of help, and then the government, the president, just yesterday or the day before, have put together a task force to see how they can, combat this thing. But this been going on for a very very long time. So I wonder whether what they're doing is enough and whether they need to do more. That is why I'm here today to talk and find out and see what you guys think, what your opinion is on it. For the people in Sierra Leone, those guys who live there, those who are taking it, those who've been affected severely by it, you got to understand that your future is more important than what's happening now. So do ya, I go say this in Creole, do ya una way they salon, where they take them, whether in a village or in a town, you got to understand that this thing is deadly. They help your future. It's not going to help your future. So it's better for you to be wise. Yes, things are tough in the country, but you've got to think of the bigger picture. Taking Koosh is not helping, as you've seen on the streets of Freetown, in areas how much it's destroyed people selling their properties because of addiction, young people. That can't be great at all for the future of the country. So we need you guys. We need you guys to be strong. We need you guys to be resilient. We need you guys to be courageous, because that's important. Again, I know it's tough. Obviously, I'm speaking the fact that I live in the UK, but that doesn't mean I don't know that it's tough in Sierra Leone, because I do go to Sierra Leone. I'm doing businesses there as well. So I do understand how tough it is, because I see it when I go there. I employ young people. So it's scary to know that this is happening. And we need to challenge the government. We need to challenge our authorities, because, there's no way these things could be happening and the people in authorities are not involved, or they don't know what's going on. They have ideas. They know what's happening. Somebody somewhere is making money of it that is high up. Somebody high up is definitely profiting from it. And that's important for us to talk about that, highlight it. Somebody somewhere high up is making something from that. Sorry, guys, I need to keep drinking my tea. This is green tea mixed with ginger and stuff. The weather here is changing, so I've got to stay healthy. Yeah. So please, if you have any ideas on this Kush situation or drugs related, any kind of drugs thing that's affecting you in your country, if you're watching me from somewhere else or in Sierra Leone, what do you think the solution is for young people who are now addicted, who are now stuck on this drug situation? What should we do as a community, as a country? What should the government do to help young people out of this problem? One, of course, I think helping these young people to get jobs is one way to sort it out, because at the end of the day, if these guys have got no work, no jobs, nowhere to go, they're sitting around idle, that is when they will probably be tempted to do these kind of things, to get involved in taking drugs, etc., for whatever the situation is. So I think one of the solutions is to, for government to ensure that companies come to Sierra Leone and, create jobs for young people. That is one way. Um, of course, it's tough, again, for government. But the government has to do these things. And how will the government do this? Is first of all to ensure that the country is safe and investors are secure, their investments are secured. Those things are very, very important. Anyway, nobody's making comment. I need to know if you can hear me, guys. Can anyone hear me? If you're here, you can hear me. I need you to drop a comment in the comment section, or yeah, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Yeah, because I don't want to just carry on and people not hearing me. Let me know if you can hear me. Yep, and don't forget to like the video as you get in, as you come through. Please like the video. Like the video, guys. Let's discuss this Koosh situation. It's very, very important. If it is Saloni de Arimi, like the video, talk to me about this Koosh. Let's discuss this Koosh situation. What's the solution for young people that are all stuck on this Koosh situation now? What is the situation? What's the solution? We need to find a solution. Like I've mentioned, one of them is to ensure these guys got jobs. Government need to do whatever it takes to get companies to the country, because I know government's not going to be able to provide jobs for everyone. That is what I'm saying. They need to get investors in, get people in, encourage people to invest. When I say people, it doesn't even have to be foreigners. It could just be us diasporan citizens. Make sure the country is stable enough, ensure, provide the incentives for the diasporans to go and invest so that these young people can be engaged in work, can be making money, they can see the future, they can have hope. That will help them, prevent them from sitting around taking drugs. That is one solution, I think. What do you guys think? If you're watching me, drop your comment in the comment section or in the chat. Just drop your comment in the chat. Let me know what you think. Can you hear me in the first place? Because I don't think anybody can hear me anyway. If you can hear me, let me know, please. Yeah. Comment in the chat if you can hear me. Let me type anyways, just in case. Let me just check to see that people can hear me. I've just turned the type a comment there. Let me know if you can hear me, and don't forget to like the video as you comment, please. Yeah. This Koosh situation is really, really disturbing in Sierra Leone, and some of the chemicals that are used to make the Koosh is coming from here, from England, from the Netherlands, based on what the governments have said and what people who knows have said, and it's coming from China as well. So if it's coming from those places, that means people who are diasporas are working with somebody to send those chemicals to Sierra Leone. Like I mentioned, those chemicals are legal things that can be sent to Sierra Leone or to anywhere, in fact, in the world. But whilst it's there, people now use all those tools, those chemicals, to create these lethal drugs called Koosh, unfortunately. And so young people are taking it, and now it's leaving sores on their legs, swollen legs, obviously killing them as well. Basically, they're just wasting. It's really, really heart-rending to know that this is happening in our country. So I want to know what the solution is. I want us to discuss here what you guys think we can do as a nation, as a country. You don't have to be Sierra Leonean, by the way. It could be anybody. If you have any experiences or any ideas you think we could do to help these young people, get out of taking drugs, it'd be good to share your information there in the chat for me, please. Yeah, drop your comment in the chat. Let me know what you think. I just want to know, guys. It'll be good to just share the ideas and let's discuss this, and let us be honest as human beings, as Sierra Leoneans. If Sierra Leoneans are here watching, if you're non-Sierra Leoneans, but you have idea as well, it will be great to hear your idea as well. So tune in. Let's have a conversation. It's really disturbing. So yeah. Who else is in here? If you're in here, you can hear me. Please drop your comments. Just comments down in the video, in the chat section, please. Yeah. If you can hear me, I need to see you drop a comment so I know that people are here that can hear me. So, because otherwise I'll just keep talking and then nobody will respond. I see there are some people in, but I just need to know that you can hear me. Can you hear me? Una they hear me? Whatever there's one, they hear me? Make a know if they hear me, they are big. Yeah, and also when you come in, if you can click like on the video, that will be helpful. Yeah, because that's how YouTube knows that people, the people are listening, people like the video. Yeah, so this coach situation, what's the solution, guys? I need you guys to tell me what the solution is. I need us to discuss it. I saw the president, of course, visited the rehabilitation center and spoke to the young people, which is great. It is good that the president himself is going around now talking to people, because then that in itself brings hope. And it's good that he has called stakeholders, and then they've put these 5 pillars and set up this task force, special force, joint thing within the military and the police to really chase people that are on this drugs thing. Those who are creating it, those who are selling it, those who sponsoring whoever. That's what he says. I hope they'll do it diligently and follow those people. But yeah, we just need to go after those people, those who are selling it, those who are creating it, the drugs. They need to go after them and at least bring them to book. They said that obviously there is now a special kind of courts thing for drugs, which is great as well. That means things will be sped up quicker in the special courts, to help curb this thing, so that people can be brought to justice. But of course, we all know when it comes to this kind of situation with drugs, there are big people involved because it's big money situation, isn't it? And when I mean big people, I mean people within government, people who have some kind of authority, because it's a syndicate. It can't just happen with ordinary people just like that. People who are involved, who are in higher places, those people need to stop, or they also need to be arrested. So that's another way to help with this situation. And to be honest with you, it's not just the Koosh thing. There's other drugs like tramadol. I heard of tramadol. And there's something else I heard of, some kind of tabs things. Again, all these things are legal things, but people are now overusing them or add something to them and made it something lethal. I remember when I was in Sierra Leone this past April, I walked into this bar on the beach, and these guys were showing me around. And then he took me up to this lounge area rooftop. Then this is where they smoke shisha, etc. And I said to him, I don't want to be here because I don't smoke, I don't drink either. And the guy was confident. He was really, really confident and says, oh, well, we have tramadol, we have this. He basically is telling me all the drugs they sell there. I looked at him and think, May, are you okay? I've just told you that I don't smoke, I don't drink, and you're telling me about drugs, taking drugs. But what's even more crazy is the fact that he was open, like he wasn't even scared to say to say the word, to say, "Hey, I got tramadol." He just said it like that. It's like almost like the thing is normal. It's standard. That's what it's like. It's like it is standard stuff. So I'm not scared to say. I'll just say I got drugs. What? This is illegal in this country. How is this guy so confident to say it? To me, it's beyond belief. But this is how bad it is. This is how bad it's got. I know the Speaker of Parliament mentioned the other day that, oh, it's not as bad as people are making it. I'm sorry, Mr. Speaker, it is that bad. It is really, really bad. You've seen people on the streets dying. People are wasting. Young people from university, and this is boys and girls as well, from university are wasting. And you're telling us that this isn't that serious? Is it not as bad as we're making it? It doesn't make sense. It is that bad. I'm just hoping that when the president is talking and or the task force is put together, I'm hoping that they will be effective. They will work diligently for the country, for the people of Sierra Leone, and ensure this ends. Ensure we protect our young people from these deadly drugs. We must do it. There's no other way, because otherwise, this is the future. This is the future of our country wasting. So it doesn't make sense that We are not, yeah, it doesn't make sense to just leave it. It doesn't make sense, you know. So yeah, let me know what you think anyway. What do you think your solution will be? Please comment there in the comment section. Just let me know what you think we should do to help these young people to prevent this thing coming in as well to the country. You know, I'm happy that the police have arrested loads of people. People are selling the tramadol. Obviously, the Koosh, we're making the Koosh and selling it. They've arrested people. That's great. We need to carry on doing it non-stop. The president has visited the rehabilitation center. He needs to visit there again so that people know that this is something that it's that serious. The president is on top of it, visiting all these places. The task force is going around, the police, the soldiers going around, arresting those people selling it, arresting those people making this drug. Basically, smash down all those ghettos where they're selling this thing because it is just destroying our young people. What would be the future if all these young people are all on drugs? Then what is the future? Guys, please like the video. I can see more people are tuning in, but you're not liking the video. Like the video, yeah? When I click the thumbs up. And also make you comment in the comment section. Please comment on the comment section. Let me know what you think so far. If you can hear me, please drop your comment there to say yes, you can hear me. Yeah. So yeah, this is the situation. We really, really need to stay on top of this. We cannot sit around and watch our young people waste. It is just not. It's absolutely no. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't help. It doesn't for the future of the country. It can't. We can't do it. How can you let young people drop out of university? Just due to drugs. It's beyond me. We can't afford that. These are the people who are supposed to come and lead the country. If they're all wasting now, they're all dropping out of college and school and taking drugs. What's happening? What's going to happen? This is the future going. It is the future that we're losing. We cannot afford this to keep happening. No. So we need to challenge our government. We need to challenge parents. We need to challenge the young people themselves and encourage them at the same time, those people who are on it. But we need to make sure our government is challenged and they should do the right thing. Those people who've been employed or assigned to protect the young people, you guys need to do it diligently. Because I know some people might be connected to these guys making these drugs and selling it. So they're not going to do the right thing. They'll probably tell them, hey, we're coming to your area next week or something, and that's it. And they'll disappear for a bit and come back. We don't want those kind of people. We want people who are doing it for the country, for the love of the country. Go in there and arrest who's meant to be arrested, prosecute who's meant to be prosecuted. And also the sentencing should be the same for everybody who is caught selling the drugs or making the drugs. It should be the same. In fact, I saw a video that the police put out a couple of days ago where a very old woman, I think she's about 70 years old, according to what I heard, she was selling Koosh as well, or tramadol, something like that. And her kids are already dead. I think, I didn't get this clear, but it sounded like her kids died of this Koosh thing. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like, yeah, but now she's selling it. So it's strange to me that if she's lost her kids due to this Koosh, why is she selling it? How? It's a shame. Then, of course, people will say, well, there's poverty, there's no jobs. Yes, I agree. When there's no jobs, it creates this kind of situation. There's too much poverty, it creates this kind of situation. Hence, again, the government need to do something to combat this situation by providing the necessary tools, bringing the environment, enabling environment for people to get jobs, basically. Because if they have jobs, they're feeding their families, looking after themselves. First of all, they know they got to wake up to go somewhere in the morning for work. That in itself gives you hope, gives you something to look forward to. The other thing is, of course, that means they're making money than just hang around the ghetto to take drugs. Sitting around somebody come and convince them to go sell Kush because that's how they make their money for living. So something has to be done. Yeah. Let me know, you guys, if you can hear me. Please comment there that you can hear me. Please, yeah, just make a comment, because so that I know people can hear me. I know I can see some people are tuned in, but I don't know whether you can hear me. Yeah, and don't forget to like the video as well. Just like the video. That way, YouTube will know that people like this video and it gain more traction. So like the video, yeah, click like, just the thumbs up button, click Panda one day, so that YouTube know for say, yeah, this video is liked, and they will share it more. They will give it traction. Basically, you'll reach more people. Okay, so this is the situation that is in Sierra Leone. For those who don't know, like I mentioned, we're losing young people, and coming to talk about that in terms of the drugs and stuff, because young people are getting it. The clubs as well. So I've seen few people in clubs, some kids. Well, I think they were kids. I think they're younger. I think they're underage, but I wasn't too sure because it's difficult to tell obviously who is underage or not if you have not seen their ID. So, but I've been suspicious about it. But recently, I saw documents, basically the constitution, the law regarding underage children. So anybody who is 16 and below should not be in any bars or nightclubs, especially during hours when it's in operation. I was shocked when I saw that, because it doesn't sound like that has ever been enforced at all in the country. It doesn't sound like it at all. I've never seen where IDs are checked in the clubs in Sierra Leone at all. So if the law says anybody who's under 16 should not be there, then it means IDs should be checked for everybody who goes into those bars, to know that they are not underage. And therefore, that's one way how you prevent selling drugs to underage children. They should not be in the clubs anyway, in the bars, I mean, mostly. But any IDs are not checked, that means they can go anywhere and they can sell it to them. And of course, I've heard stories where, in schools as well, people do this thing in schools, in secondary schools, taking Koosh. That can't be possible. We can't keep going on with that. So strict measures have to be put in place. Maybe they should start searching people in schools as well. All those secondary schools, they should be searched. When kids come to school, search them from the gates or before they get into the classroom. They should all be searched to help, curb this Koosh situation, or tramadol or whatever, because it's not just Koosh, by the way. They do tramadol and other things they're taking. Yeah, we need to just work hard on changing that. Okay. That then brings me into the politics as well. When we talk about obviously the law, the politics, the people who are involved. So I want to talk about the politics short now. Then I'll go back in between the Koosh situation. The politics I've seen where both the SLPP and the APC are arguing. Obviously, they are the two main parties in Sierra Leone. And in fact, currently, these are the only two parties really in parliament. Because if you don't know, or for those of you who know, during the last election, the PR system eliminated all those other the smaller political parties. So now it's just the two main parties that are in parliament. So those two parties, I'll be honest with you guys, they are causing trouble for our country. And I'm not going to lie. They are causing trouble, man. I think we need to, I don't know what we need to do, but probably get rid of them. Because the way I've seen the argument, the level of argument I've seen between some of them, their members, it's really troubling. I'm not going to lie. I've seen the members arguing, and they argue like for say, they're not even care about the peace. They will try to talk about peace and stability and cohesion and stuff. But the people that they argue, like for say, and they're for beat themselves. That's not right. Like that, they create too much tension. It creates too much tension in the country, and we can't carry on with like that. Because if they're arguing now over these kind of things, over even to discuss about peace and discuss about just how we should run the country, and the people are arguing bitterly like that, what's going to happen now when the election comes around in 2028? And what our politicians don't understand is the fact that if you're arguing like this, what we are seeing online, on the news, on TV, on YouTube, is just chaos between the two political parties. That then brings instability to the country. It brings, uncertainty to the country. People will now think, well, what's going to happen? That will not let investors into the country. We must understand this thing. We must understand it and take it seriously. It would not let investors invest, because why would I go and invest if the country is not stable? If it's looking like there's going to be trouble, why would I invest? That is the question anybody will ask themselves. Any sober investor would ask that question. So we must think about our politicians, those guys who are arguing, who are debating as if they want to fight each other. You got to think of the image of the message you're sending to the world, not just to the local people, to the country, but to those investors that you want to come and invest. Because if you keep doing that, they're not going to come and invest. And if they don't invest, that means there's less jobs for the people in Sierra Leone. And that is how these young people now end up taking this Koosh, because they have no hope. There's no jobs for them. So how are they going to, where are they going to get money from to work? The government won't be able to provide jobs for people. We know that. So the government need private sectors. We need investors to come and invest so that these young people can get jobs and then stop taking the drugs. However, if you guys as politicians, you sit there arguing bitterly, not even understanding that, listen, you're trying to talk about peace, but now you're arguing, going back to history, to what has happened, etc. You're bringing instability to the country, and therefore people are not going to go there and invest. Even people like us who are doing some businesses there, where we are thinking to say, hold on a minute, what's going to happen to my businesses now, to the stuff I'm putting in there? And somebody like me who sits here all the time and try to encourage people, investors, to go to the country, it makes it hard for me to talk about it, to convince people to say, yes, go to the country, there is stability. Because people will ask about that. They'll ask about the stability of the country. We can't tune in and hear politicians arguing bitterly on national television or radio. People are not going to invest. And if people don't invest, it means there's less jobs. It means young people are just idle. It means they can go and take this deadly Koosh. We cannot do that. Anyway, guys, drop your comment in the comment section, in the chat. Let me know if you can hear me, please. Yeah, and like the video as well, please. I need to see if you can hear me. I need to at least drop your comment. Just write something or give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you can hear me, please. Yeah. But this situation is serious, and we must handle it in a serious manner. This Koosh situation. We can't afford to be losing our people to Koosh. And the politicians debating the way they're debating, it's ridiculous. I mean, to be honest, Australian people, if una decidom una go vote because somebody else sabi talk past the other person, well, would they far force? Because not all sabi talk get for bring food to the table, not all sabi talk get for bring you bills down, not all sabi talk get for make you get electricity and water supply. Now, actual work. Not so, we can't win the battle by, I mean, it's not about winning the battle, in fact. You can't be arguing and shouting and thinking, well, I won the debate, I won the argument. That's not what's going to make our economy grow. Not all about arguments, or if we did sit down and think that because that man, I argue past the other person, they win the argument. If it is, well, that's not the best government, where you don't take class. It's not about who argues more. It's about who has great policies and who is implementing those policies. That is what we should be debating. That's what we should be looking out for. We should be looking to vote for. And because when those policies are put in place, if they are good for the country, then it means they're good for you. Then people will not be going to take Koosh, will not be, wasting with this drug. We need to get our politicians talking in a way that will bring peace to the country. And of course, this is where I'll call on the president. I know one of the politicians was calling on the president as well. The president has to step in. Mr. President, you are not just for one political party now. You are the president of the country. You've got to call these people together, members of your political party and the opposition. You've got to sit them down and talk to them. Let them understand that this is bigger than all of them. This is about the country. It is a bigger situation and should be handled like that. Plain blank and serious. We can't afford to just be playing tricks and playing games and as if it's a joke. It's not a joke. So yeah, I just want to reiterate that the president needs to step in, call these people and talk to them, because all this chaos that's going on there on the radio, them arguing, yes, it's not obviously it's not fighting or whatever, but they're arguing on the radio. These are prominent politicians. It doesn't give confidence to investors to go to the country. It doesn't give confidence to tourists to go to the country. We want tourists to go. Tourists will not go where they think, oh, there's instability. They won't do that. But we need tourists to go. So we need to create that environment for them to go, because that then will create jobs, which will then help with the fight against this Koosh. Just know that. So it's not magic, it's not rocket science. We need to know that and implement, do whatever it takes to ensure the country is stable, easy to access. And then that will bring the job opportunities that then creates the employment that give people, puts money in their pockets, give them food. Then those young people will be busy. They will not now have time to go sit around the ghetto to just take Koosh. They're going to be busy, they work, they hustle, they drag, they get small thing, they build their life up, their family life, they help, because each young person will lose, anybody will lose. Now, a big problem for the country. It's huge. So please, Mr. President, please call these guys together. Let them stop all this big time argument and focus on working for the people. Yeah, not to term this for make politics. All right, let me drink. Please, guys, drop your comment if you can hear me and like the video as you touch and like the video. Like the video. Don't forget to like it for me, please. Yeah. And of course, if you can hear me, drop your comments. And if you have any suggestions so far, it would be good for you to drop it there as well in the chat. Just drop your suggestions there. Let me know what you think is a good solution for young people who have been caught up in this Koosh drug situation, please. Yeah. What do you think the solution is? What you might have more idea. Like I said, my solution is provide jobs for them. That's one of it. Tighten our borders, arrests people who are making these drugs, who are importing it, who are bringing it in, who are selling it. Even if they're in government in high places, they should be brought to book. Before we should set an example with somebody who is high up, because that will make those other ones down there scared. We must set an example from the top. Don't just go for the yeah people no more. Not to the normal for go for. Yes, of course, we can go for those people, but we want to ensure we are targeting people who are in high places and set example with those people. If you arrest those people who are in charge, who are top, who are involved, prosecute them, and people can see that those people are being chased and they are being prosecuted, those other guys below there will be scared to bring those kind of deadly stuff, deadly chemicals to the country. But we need to set the example, though. We can't do it by picking and choosing and favoritism, etc. It's not going to work. It will not help, because if somebody high up knows about it, it means they're going to carry on doing it. They're sponsoring people. It's going to keep going. So we can't do it. We can't afford that. So please, let's get people. Let's push and get this done by arresting people who are in authority, people who are involved. Of course, they don't just go arrest people if they're not involved. But if they're involved, whether they're in high places or not, they must be arrested. They must be brought to book. That is the one way that we can fix this issue. Let me know what you guys think. If you have any other ways, if you think there's any other solution, please drop that in the chat. I need to get more ideas from you guys. Yeah. Drop that in the chat. Let me know. Let's see if I can pick any more ideas from you guys in terms of what do you guys think we should do with the young people to prevent them from taking this deadly drug. Please, what do you guys think we can do for young people? Some of you may have been watching me. You probably know solutions, just or suggesting, based on either experience or based on, obviously, you've seen it in your country. If you're not from Sierra Leone, what do you think we need to do as people for those young people? What do you think the government should do as well to help young people out of drugs, those who are already there, and of course, prevent those other ones who are not there, to prevent them from getting stuck in that cycle? Let me know what you think. Listen, some people are messaging me on my phone. There are those people who know me are sending me WhatsApp messages. Don't WhatsApp me. Just make a comment in the chat. Yeah, make a comment there. Make a comment and let me know what you think the solution is. Yeah, what solution you think we should provide to help these young people. Don't WhatsApp me to ask me. I'm live right now. Somebody messages, "Oh, but are you live?" I am. I am on YouTube live. So instead of asking me on WhatsApp, yeah, just comment there in the comment section and like the video for me, please. Yeah, like the video. I can see more people coming in, but you're not liking the video. So hit like on the video, and I'd love to have your opinion on this matter of the Koosh situation, please. We need to talk, discuss it. And like I said, it doesn't have to be that you're from Sierra Leone, actually. Yes, it's mostly about Sierra Leone, but even if you're not from Sierra Leone, you may you would have heard of, obviously, drugs in your whatever county. In England, we have that situation here. In America, of course, it's crazy out there. Of course, other countries everywhere. So you might have ideas of what maybe governments can do to help young people, excuse me, to prevent young people from getting into this, get caught up into on this drug situation. It's really, really sad right now that lots of young people in my country are getting caught in this. Um, it's scary because that's the future going for our country. Really, not the future. That's it. That's the future going. We need to prevent it. We need to look after it. Those are the people who should come and become good lawyers. These are people who should come and become ministers, presidents, vice president, whatever, doctors, nurses, um, you name it, managing the banks. But if they are not being educated right now the right way, bro, we are doomed. We are doomed, and that's what we don't want for our country. So please let me know what you think, guys. Drop your chats there. Send me a chat message. Let me know what you think, and of course, like the video. Yeah, please. Let me see what somebody is texting me. Okay, somebody has made a good comment here, but they're not sending it there on the YouTube. Says yes, government should provide jobs for the people, and yeah, to keep young people engaged in other activities, training and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, training like vocational institutions. I think we have some in Sierra Leone, to be fair. They probably need to create more, get people learning trade, because really going to university is great. But again, if there are no jobs when you come out to university, then what's the point? So maybe people need to learn trade as well, where they're using their actual hands to make stuff, fix stuff, and create stuff. Because if you look at China, China developed by getting people to work, basically. People working, making stuff. Work. It's like a workshop. Now look at China. You've got to keep working and making things. That's just what it is. So yes, I agree that you've got to, yeah, create job opportunities. We've got to get people train people in skills. That's very, very important, because yes, again, the university is great to go for those who have the brain for it and get all these big books. But if there are no jobs to come to after university, and that happens a lot in Sierra Leone, I've seen a lot of people go to university, they finish university, they haven't got jobs for whatever that is they've studied. And what do they do now? So, but learning skills, it means anywhere you go in the world, you are employable. You can use those skills. You can make your own things. So it's very important, whether it's carpentry. For those of you who don't know, people, especially those who want to come to the UK, if you learn carpentry, when you get here, you'll be very, very valuable. Of course, you might have to do a course here as well, because carpentry how we know it in Sierra Leone is not the same. Maybe probably you need to come and do it here actually. Thinking about it now. Because carpentry is not the same as we know it in Sierra Leone. It's not just about making, you know, chair or table, you know, like bench or bed. It's not just that. It's probably building a proper house because over here, a lot of buildings you use a lot of board, a lot of wood. So maybe that is a course that could be, you know, delivered in Sierra Leone, teaching young people how to build properties using wood, because that is used here a lot in the UK. Using most carpenters are the ones who are building houses. Obviously, the roof, the walls. Well, okay, this wall is proper wall anyway. This is proper wall I have here. But a lot of the time, some of the walls that divide the rooms, they are just plasterboards and stuff like that. Wood, flooring, can do wood. So maybe people need to jump into those, and they need to get people training people in Sierra Leone on that. Obviously, tiling. People need to learn how to tile. People are building in Sierra Leone. A lot of the time, people tile their properties, no? So people need to train for that as well. How about plumbing? Plumbing, it's really, 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 really good. Really, really good trade to learn. When you come to the UK, if you do, or anywhere in the world, if you're a plumber, but you get a job like that quick. And of course, in Sierra Leone, we need plumbers. People are building houses every day. So get these young people trained, get them engaged, get them busy, learning trades, not just to go to university. Get them busy in learning trade. That will give them jobs when they finish and start to earn money. That will prevent them from this drug situation, going around, sitting around, taking drugs. It's just more solutions I'm thinking of. Let me know if you have some more to add to that, guys. Yeah, please. If you have any more solutions you want to add in terms of what we can do to help young people, you know, prevent them from going astray and going into drugs and other bad activities, please drop that in the comment section. What do you think the government should do? What should we do as people as well? Yeah, let me know in the comments in the chat. Mm-mm-mm. Just taking a little break so that I see if some people can make comments, and I'm trying to read the comment that they're sending me through this. Oh, somebody sent me a message just to say, say, how are you, bro? I see you on YouTube. Yes, I am here. If you're here, drop your comment in the chat. Let me know. And please like the video as well. Yep. I'm going to obviously end the video by 10:30 because I only wanted to do a quick 1 hour YouTube. I didn't want to stay for more than that. Just by 10:30, I'm going to end it. So, yeah, let me see. Drop your comment and let me know. And let's continue the chat. I want to plead to our politicians. The elections is still far off. It's 2028. So let's don't start all this tension right now. For now, we should try as best as we can to reduce the tension, you know, and of course, during the period of campaigning and stuff, every political party, everybody who's involved should endeavor to reduce the tension and not create unnecessary issues. Because if we do, we are in big trouble in the country. Simple as that. There's no magic about it. We're going to put back everything backwards. We're going to put everything backwards. The investors, we're hoping for them to come in. We're not going to come. And when I mean investors, I don't just even only mean foreign investors. I mean diaspora, people like us who are putting investments there. We're going to think twice about it. We're going to think, maybe not, maybe it's not a good idea. And as you know, diasporans, we invest a lot in Sierra Leone. We contribute a lot financially to the economy. Yeah. I think the recent report from the government stated that we just from the monies we sent to Sierra Leone, the economy, we sent over 600 million. I can't remember now whether it was 600 or 800 million. They said we spent dollars. Yeah. So if diasporans are contributing that much, imagine if you enable us to go to the country and actually invest money there, create businesses, and ensure that our investments are secured, are safe. we would help a lot of young people because we will be able to employ people, and that will help these young people get out of these troubles. Just keeping them busy. There's a lot of us here in diaspora who've got some skills that we can bring to the country and train these young people. Just keeping them in training keeps them busy, gives them hope. They now know that what they're learning something. They have somewhere to get up to and go. This is the human brain. This is human being. This is how we work. We need to know that there is somewhere we can go to do something. Just that, just to get up to say, hey, I've got to go learn something. Or I've got to go to work. I've got to go do this. It keeps their brain going. It keeps them healthy. It keeps them safe. It does. They have something to look forward to. They have a reason to live. That's important. So they can't just go now and listen to somebody give them some chemical to take and put in their bodies and now delete them from this earth. We need to please look after our people. Yeah, let me know if you have any suggestions, anything that you want to suggest in terms of what we should do to help these young people. Please comment in the chats, put that in the chats, and like the video. I can see more people are here as well. Like the video, please. Just click like on the video when you're here. But most importantly, comment. Let me know what you think the solution is to help these young people, to prevent them from taking this deadly Koosh situation in Sierra Leone. What do you think we should do as people, for the government as well? What do you think needs to be done? Something drastic needs to be done. Please drop that comment there in the chat. Let me know. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're Israeli or not watching me. It'd be great to just have your opinion as well on it. Yeah, what do you think we should do to stop this Koosh drug situation in the country? And don't forget to like the video, guys. Please hit like for me on the video. Yeah. Please like the video and let me get your opinion. I've got about 8 minutes more to go before I stop the stream, but it'd be good to have your suggestions there or questions. You can ask me questions as well. If you want to ask me any question about Sierra Leone, about businesses, that's for those of you who are not in Sierra Leone, of course, about businesses, about the situation in the country. I'm happy to answer the questions. Yeah. Let me know what you think or ask me any question, please. Just giving some time for the next 7 minutes for your questions and see how much I'm able to respond to. If you want to do any businesses down there in Sierra Leone as well, you can let me know as well. Ask questions, man. I'm happy to pass on any information that I know and then see how best I can help wherever I can help. Obviously, I do businesses down there and I'm connected to a lot of people. So let's see what you guys think. What would you like to do there, if there is any? Yeah, you can always email me as well. It's caboproperties@gmail.com. I'm able to, yeah, if I can help, I can help. Yeah. But let me know if you have any suggestion or opinion on this Koosh, this deadly chemical, these drugs that is destroying my people in Sierra Leone, these young people. What do you think we should do as a government, as a country, as human beings? What do you think we should do? Please drop that in the comment section. And then don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to share this as well. And yeah, just to share the ideas, it'd be great to help our people. Yeah, if you want to visit Sierra Leone, let me know. Christmas is coming. December is one of the best times to visit the country. It's warm most part of the year. There's a lot of things to do. Obviously, if you just want to chill on the beach, we have more than enough of those for you. Beautiful sand. And the people are lovely, by the way. People are nice. People are friendly. So that is great. There's mountains. You're going to go up the mountains. There's Takugama. You can go visit this Chim Sanctuary. There is Banana Island you can go to. There's Turtle Island you can go to. just lovely place you can visit if you want peace and quiet as well. If you like the hustle and the bustle of the city, you can be in Freetown. Freetown is surrounded by the coast as well. At least we have a coastline, so the beach is always, yeah, it's always vibrant. I live not too far from the beach anyway, so yeah, it's all I drive all the time to get to my house via the beach. So that is one thing you can look forward to when you go to Sierra Leone. And December is always lively in Sierra Leone, always lively. April as well is always lively. So why not? Why not visit? Go see it. And then if you have any solutions, anything you can help with in terms of protecting our young people, please share that with us. Share that with me, share with people, and let's see how best we can, yeah, solve the problem. Excuse me. So I got 4 more minutes, and then I will end this. But if you have any questions you want to ask, drop that in the comment section. If you um yeah, if you have any suggestions as well for what I've been talking about, let me know. Drop that in the chat. So we got 4 minutes to go, then I'll be off. So our politicians, please take note, consider these things, consider what you say online, how you comport yourself on those interviews. This is not a talking competition. It's not an argument competition. It is politics. It is people's lives that you're dealing with. So think about it. One of the go argue. Does it make sense for God? They argue, nobody shout at each other like for say, no more get the country. You guys got to think about the people. You're there for the people, yeah, and you are going to put policies together that are going to help the people, that are going to prevent this Koosh situation, going to help young people grow. You're going to build the economy for young people so that people are not going to leave the country. Like the last time I went to Tunisia, I met some young people there struggling in Tunisia. Why? Why would they leave their country to go to Tunisia and struggle? Because they are not being looked after in their countries. That's one reason. That's one of the reasons. They'll end up in taking drugs, wasting. We shouldn't be in that situation. We have too many beautiful young people. We need them to be prosperous. We need them to grow. We need them to learn so that our country will be prosperous as well. And it's in the hands of everyone. Every one of us is affected, to be honest. So every one of us should get involved and help our people. Okay, so 2 more minutes I've got, and that's like I said. I want to reserve. I want to, yeah, see if I can respond to any of your questions. If you have any questions or comments that you want to make it, please. I can respond to that. Yep. But meanwhile, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Cabo. And of course, in the description of this video, you will see my music video channel is there as well. Click on it, watch that video, and subscribe to that channel as well, please. But subscribe here. Let's see if we can get this channel. I will really want this channel to go to 10,000 subscribers by end of this year, basically. So please keep subscribing and sharing this. Spread the message out. But like I mentioned, in the comment section of this video, go watch my song, my latest one called Higher. It's brilliant music. I, of course, did the music and then got my friend of mine to help me co-produce it as well in Nigeria called Seaman. It's brilliant. But the video itself, I did all of it myself, filmed everything from start to finish, and I edited everything. I put it together. So I'd love you to go watch it and enjoy my creativity and subscribe. The link is in the description of the video. Once this video ends, you can click on there and go watch it. In fact, I'll probably put it in the chat as well before this thing closes. So I got 1 minute before this closes. No, okay, don't worry, I'll put it in the chat later. But go watch that video, man. You will love it. Yeah. And of course, while you're there, subscribe, make your comments, let me know what you think. And of course, share this video. All right, guys. Well, thanks for those of you who have tuned in. I will See you again when I come back live next time. All right. But stay blessed. Look after yourselves. If you are in Sierra Leone, please look after yourself. Look after your friends and family. Don't let anybody sway you or convince you to get into taking chemicals into your body that are going to wipe you out of this planet. It doesn't make sense. Please look after yourself. Be courageous. Be strong. And our governments, please do more. Do more. Do more. The police, the soldiers, the government, Mr. President, ministers, members of parliament, councillors, mama, papa, please do more. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Showers, and this is Cabo Properties YouTube channel. Peace.